So it's quite interesting what we saw in Monument 23 of Kiriwa. This character moving, dancing, wearing a mask and holding two masks. And the mask element is quite fascinating. Masks have been used by many cultures throughout the world and throughout history. They are present in dances, in festivities, in parades, in art, in oral tradition, in a wide variety of contexts. Its use is one of the most interesting aspects of Mesoamerican culture because they are an instrument of communication. They possess a strange meaning, a strange power of suggestion, and is present in iconography, in Mayan art, in Mayan artifacts, and we have plenty of evidence showing the importance of masks throughout Mesoamerica. Now, ancient Mesoamerican cultures used masks for different purposes. The use of masks can be traced to the pre-classic period, such as the case of Chiapa de Corzo in Mexico, where the archaeologists found a royal tomb dating approximately 700 AD. On this tomb, they found more than 3,000 jade beads and a ritual mask with Olmec features. In Guatemala, pre-classic artifacts have been found as well, such as the case of a small Olmec-style mask, or Monument 11 in Caminaljuyu, where there is a character depicted wearing a mask. Now, during the classic period, in the context of burials, we find the jade mask of burial 160 from Tikal. This one is preserved in the Museum of Archaeology of Guatemala. We also have the jade mask of burial 80 at the site of Peru, Huaca. This jade mask was placed on the head of the ruler. As David Friedel points out, the classic Maya venerated their divine rulers and treated them after their death as living souls. We also have representations of masks in the polychrome ceremonial vessels, such as the case of vessel K533 on the Curry collection. This one is depicting 4 characters disguised as fantastic animals. They are participating in what has been called a transformation dance, because it's believed that each one of them entered a state of trance and acquired the supernatural quality of the being he was interpreting. And we can also see the representation of another ruler, this one on a vase from the Ik site, Motul de San Jose. We can see the ruler, fat, chubby ruler, wearing a mask, a frog or toad mask. Representations of masks in architecture was also common throughout the Mayan culture. Temples such as Tikal, Huachatun, or El Sots had big stucco masks, sometimes painted in different colors, like red. Those masks probably alluded the deity to which the temple was dedicated. Hence, it was usual for the same masks to be repeated around the same building. And the last example that I want to share with you is this interesting graffiti found in a wall of a room in Tikal. This drawing represents an individual with a cranial deformation, an individual that seems to impersonate a historical ancestor through his anthropomorphic mask. Now, we also have evidence during the post-classic period. We have evidence in chronicles and codex, such as the Madrid Codex, where figures carving masks are depicted. Now, with all the evidence that we've seen, iconography and art, through art, we can see that there was a strong relationship between masks and dances, and how both played an important role throughout the religion of the ancient Maya. Masks play a predominant representative, symbolic, and anthropological role. They were meant to communicate a message.